Is that ball coming out?
In case you guys haven't figured it out, we're moving. I didn't want to post anything while it was happening, just for my own reasons, but if you're seeing this video, it means that we move. I'm sure you'll get to see the new digs before I do. It has been a crazy, crazy week for us. It's not going anywhere. I loaded them this way so that they're more aerodynamical. Pretty sure we reached the load capacity of that cross rail there. You know, it'd be really handy if I had a truck.
Is that ball coming out?
Sure looks like it.
Yeah. Bent the claw on the ball.
Yeah, that's a lot of weight.
We'll just kick the chocks out. You'd probably stop before it hit the wood.
I think it's gonna go right over that bank. She's heavy. So I said when I looked over and saw the ass of your dad's Durango up in the air, I said, oh boy.
Yeah.
I was gonna start waving cars down. Stop, stop, stop. Alright, you good? yeah, man. Oh boy. I think we made it around sketchy and all the way to the front. And I almost feel like I was doing a real.
Alright guys, so that's going to be a wrap on the garage. It hasn't been this clean in a while. It's very echoey without anything in it. This is where it all has been happening for the past few years, and it's kind of sad to see it go. Made a lot of improvements to the garage, left a lot of oil stains, but I think it's definitely going to be for the better. So let's get up to the new garage. Alright guys, so as you just saw, we got the truck frame, the cab, and all the associated pieces of the truck moved up here to the new house, the new garage. Had a little bit of issues with my homemade drawbar. Watching it, it probably made you cringe when we first started hooking that up. You know, trying to save some money, threw that together real quick. It was a great idea in my head. It probably would have worked if I had taken more time, but the geometry was all wrong, and you know, I think the chains did do their job, because it was holding the truck from like slamming in, you know, turning and slamming into the back of the Durango, but the angles were wrong, so it was just lifting up the back of the Durango. And those ball couplers are only rated for like 2,000 pounds, and the engine's 1,500. And my biggest mistake was loading the back of the truck just full of tools. Like every tool I owned and truck parts was on the back of the truck. So it was very heavy, but luckily my man Chris, he wasn't afraid of the challenge. You know, we just called the company and said, hey, I need this truck towed. Chris shows up, he's looking at it, and he's like, what engine's that? Turns out I met him. Actually, the day that we went out to Caterpillar to have them move the engine and transmission into the trailer, I met him at the gas station on my way there. He came over, was checking out the truck, so it's just kind of funny. He shows up, and he's like, so he was pretty cool, but it was definitely a pretty sketchy load. It was, we didn't quite get it centered, and it, yeah. But it's here, so definitely excited to be in this new space. It's not like my dream shop or garage or anything like that. It's definitely a little more room to work with. We got 2 bays now. It's got like 9.5-foot ceilings. Like watch this, I can't even touch it. The doors are only like 7-footers, and the headache rack just barely used to fit into our old garage. When he pushed it in, we had about 6 inches. So I'm hopeful that on the factory tires, we might be able to get the truck in the garage with the cab on it, which would just be the coolest thing ever. I don't know if it'll fit though with the 22.5, but we'll see how it goes as we progress. Back inside, back inside. Come here. Anyways, so we definitely have some setup to do, but it's gonna be nice to hopefully get the truck in the garage and be able to work on it inside. That way I don't have to worry about setting up my drug fort outside. You know, the place looking like a meth lab. It's hard setting up a new shop, especially like something so different from what I had. You know, you don't really know how things are gonna flow and work until you kind of start using the space. The main thing I really need to work on is the lighting in here. It is subpar. There's 2 4-footers directly above the garage doors, so if the doors are up, they do absolutely nothing. And then there's one 60-watt light bulb in the middle up here. So we definitely need to get working on that. I would also like to fire tape the drywall on the edges here, because like from here all on the back side, that's all living space on the other side. So I don't really care to catch that on fire. So I did get started on the back wall and got some of that fire taped already. We gotta get the welder outlet in, and yeah, I got a lot of work to do here. With all that being said though, we got the new house, 2 kids, so my wife has completely cut this project off of our bank account. So this project is now going to be 100% supported by YouTube. Drew Man merch, 15% off using the coupon code down below, because I can't think of one on the spot. The videos might slow down a little bit. I'm probably not going to go back to posting like weekly. We did also just buy a brand new house, and there's a lot of setup that goes along with that. You got to paint rooms, and you got to hang pictures, and you know, this house was a foreclosure. It's been sitting for like 3 years, so I'm not gonna have a ton of time to work on the truck anymore. We will work on the truck, don't you worry. If the home renovation stuff interests you, I did fire up a new YouTube channel. I'll leave a link in the description or up top or something, and you can go check that out. But I want to leave this channel mainly truck stuff, because you guys don't seem to care about anything but truck stuff. I do know there's some people who like the generator videos and probably wouldn't mind other stuff. So we're firing up a second YouTube channel where I can just post whatever I want, really, and not lose 7 subscribers every time I post a video. Check that out if you're interested, and hit the subscribe button. So thank you guys for all you do. Make sure that you leave your thoughts down below. Hit the like button if you liked the video, and we'll see you in the next one. My wife told me I need to stop doing the finger guns and like using my hands. Yeah.